Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Crash Talk. I'm your host, Killer Cam, a.k.a. Cam, a.k.a. Cameron, a.k.a. Chaboy. And today, as always, we have the incorrigible Jared. Ladies and gentlemen, Ja Resurrecta.
He's here.
He's here. So, what I always say is better late than never.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, we're not really late. We don't have like a specific time that we do the show yet. Well, I'm sure we'll pick one, right?
No, we've picked one.
Oh. Well.
And we've lived by it for months. But yeah, I get what you mean.
Okay. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, but you just show up randomly on my doorstep.
Yeah, well, I just know we have like a range of times that we might show up in. So, no.
Show up, but yeah, it's like the cable people. They're like, hey, definitely going to come fix your stuff. We'll be there between 9 a.m. and like 10 p.m.
Yeah, sometime between 2022, 2023.
Yeah, I'll make sure I'm available all day, is what you're saying.
Yeah, cable people are the worst.
Yeah, and then you'll be here 30 minutes after you said the latest time you'll be here would be.
Oh, yeah, and then they always end up staying late, so you know the next guy's screwed.
Yeah.
Dude, what about that South Park? Remember where they make fun of the cable companies, like basically owning you? And that was before streaming got to where it is now. They totally did have you over a barrel. Now, I don't know anybody that pays for cable.
Yeah, no, you could be lying, but South Park's done an episode about everything that I believe you. You know?
Oh, you haven't seen it?
No.
Dude, the cable guy, you have okay. Shit, dude. We might have to look that up at the end of the show.
Dude.
There's a clip in there you have to see.
Because it's the best. I remember the bank is, I think, one of the most memorable, and it's gone. That's one of my favorite
funny
things
one.
of
Yeah.
all time.
Then you're gonna love me.
And then we're gonna put it into a fund, and then we're gonna put it into a trust, and we're gonna move it to, and it's gone.
Oh yeah. If
That's
you like
genius.
that,
then you're gonna love me. There you go. Ooh.
Yeah, you will. This is gonna be good. Then maybe if we have time, let's watch that at the end of the show for sure.
Yeah. So this is our St. Patrick's Day show, sort of.
Yeah.
Just because St. Patrick's Day is tomorrow, right?
Oh yeah, I guess so.
Cool.
I don't have any
green on it.
Green, yeah. I didn't even think of any cool St. Patrick things to talk about either.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Completely removed from this holiday right now.
You're lucky I'm not the pinching type.
Oh, that'd be weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
Oh, no. I couldn't.
Weird.
That's why I didn't even think about the green.
Yeah.
If I would imagine that. Ugh.
You would have greened up.
I would have greened up, yeah.
You would have greened up.
I don't want to be in that awkward situation.
Could you imagine? Somebody walks through it looking.
Oh, that would be fun. On camera, too, with lighting.
With a bunch of lights in a studio. They're like, oh these guys are creeps.
Yeah, that's creepy, man.
So, considering last the podcast Never Sleeps episode, TPTNS, Epsom Salt was about Vegas, I have some more Vegas themed stuff.
Okay.
That we could dig into a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Some videos, a little ideas, some stories, maybe, you know.
Okay.
Some Vegas stuff.
Yeah.
And so I was thinking we could do that.
Okay.
Did you have any fun ideas?
Yeah, actually, I had recently watched a good documentary about a subject that's been around a while. They didn't bring anything new to the conversation, but we've never talked about it here. So I want to talk to you about it.
Okay.
I don't know how much you know about it. It'd be fun to see.
What's his name? The murderer.
Oh, who said there's a
I'm
murderer?
right.
Who said there's a murderer?
I know I'm right.
There are 3 different murderers believed to be involved here.
Knew it.
Yeah, it's an unsolved.
Oh, a U.S.
A
USM.
An unsolved murder, yeah.
Mystery. But yeah, murder work too.
USMM.
Unsolved murder mystery.
Yeah, we can do that. USMM.
Did we just
say
the same
thing
at the
same
time? Sandwich?
Oh. Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Okay. Nailed it.
Oh, that's the best.
Nailed it.
Oh, wow. I was like, damn, I didn't get sandwich. Maybe.
Well, I thought you say sentence anyway.
Oh, that's funny.
And so I was going to say sandwich. But we switched off.
Really, I know, that's funny. Nobody switches. Usually you say it at the same time.
No, that's the genius of it. Did we say
yeah, nobody does.
No one's ever done that. Yeah, so, but hey.
Because there's nothing supernatural about that. Someone's saying the same thing.
There's what?
There's nothing
supernatural
about that. Yeah. How'd you do it? Oh,
Ruth
tell
Bader
us.
Ginsburg.
David Blaine.
So anyone who hasn't seen that episode of Family Guy must be like, what the fuck just happened, dude?
That's great. Oh,
so
they hit hard on
really,
it.
Yeah. Ruth Bader Ginsburg, really? That's where their brains went?
Mm-hmm.
But that's in Family Guy when they say the same thing at the same time. They all say Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
to try and catch each other.
to try and slip each other up, so they can't.
Luckily, we
predict it.
both knew that episode very well, apparently.
Because we do it all the time. We do it in texts. If we, you know how when you text the same thing, everybody's done it. You're like, or that guy died. I don't know why I went dark. Or that guy.
I say Jinx, but with an O on purpose. Jonx.
Oh, that's annoying.
Because I misspelled it so many times from autocorrecting and stuff that I just let it go, and then it became what it is. I just now
remember
it's
remember we were texting, and I went to text shot, and it texts shit for the first time in history. Because every time I try to say shit,
you can't.
I'm like, dude, she's such a piece of shot, and then I got to go edit, and that's the new thing. Instead of using the asterisk and changing the word, now you just hit edit.
I know, that's nice.
It's
I
the
love
best.
the edit. Yeah,
you got to do it quick because you got to make sure they don't read the whole thing, and they're like, "What's this idiot even talking about?"
I
You're
know.
like,
You feel like you have to be quick.
Yeah,
about
you got to be
it.
quick.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, why did I say? I meant to say done, not dwan.
Yeah.
So let me go before they think.
Oh, dude, there's so many of those that now that because that was the common autocorrect, I spell it wrong intentionally, just assuming that it's going to screw it up anyway. And now that is the word I constantly use.
You know what? That's funny. You know what's annoying as shit is every time I try to type the podcast never sleeps, it tries to do apostrophe S. And so I click X. You know how like when it says autocorrect, you X and then it like won't do it anymore. It shouldn't, or it should learn.
Leave me alone.
It never learns.
Yeah, you have to hit the first 3 of those suggestions.
Yeah. But if it's the opposite situation where it's giving me a word where I'm like shot or shit, and I want to say shit,
right?
And I hit X, or even worse, I'll do one where I don't want it to stay, where I do spell it wrong, and then I hit X by accident because I'm like typing faster, whatever, moving. And then it saves that forever. So now every time I type it'll be
automatically.
It did that with and.
Nonsense.
I'll do AND and it'll do ANK.
Ooh, that's right.
Because I fucked up one time and I hit that X. But sleeps, I try to do it and it won't fix anyway.
Frustrating.
So here's some. I want to show you this. This is gonna blow your mind.
Oh, cool. I like that. Mind blowing stuff is awesome.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, this is your stuff.
Oh yeah, I sent you this. Oh, don't look at it yet. Yeah,
this is B3 Sentry, an American airborne.
This is yours.
Yeah.
Casinos pump fresh air, not
go.
oxygen, into the gaming areas to keep players alert. Casinos don't have clocks or windows to encourage players to keep gambling. The first casino in the world was the Casino di Venezia, which opened in Venice, Italy in 1638.
Oh yeah.
Don't forget to like and subscribe
Fresh
for
oxygen.
part 2 of Casinos True Facts.
It does make you. It keeps you awake and alert longer, and so I guess that makes sense,
dude. So and I got some stuff on some pyramids if we want to get crazy.
These sons of bitches, they pump that like the.
These
you know who's
sons
the
of
worst
bitches.
at it is the Venetian and the Palazzo. How they put that perfume in the
That's
air.
what I was just gonna say. Aria does that.
I hate it.
Smells
Aria's
great.
isn't bad.
Yeah,
No,
that's what I'm saying.
It's
It smells great.
Palazzos and Venetians is so disgusting.
It smells shitty.
Oh yeah, it smells like bathroom spray.
It like just
through the
covers
whole casino.
Just covers the scent of shit instead of like actually making fresh, clean air.
It's even worse as far as I'm concerned.
But that's what that air freshener
Yeah,
does. It's just
it's
a shit. It's a
disgusting.
shit coverer.
That's what they pump through
it's a shit cologne.
the air.
Yeah.
They think it's like classy.
Look at us. Yeah.
Not
We're
one
top
person
notch,
I've
baby.
ever
Yeah.
spoken to likes how that smells.
You just landed in Vegas and now you're here at the Palazzo.
And all your clothes are going to smell like us for months.
Yeah.
Your baggage, everything is going to smell
You're
like
gonna go home
this.
to your wife and she's gonna be like, "What whore were you sleeping with?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they'll say that anyway because you came to Vegas.
Yeah, and there's lipstick on the collar. Unrelated,
wow.
I know. Well, James was going through a lot, and he had a really tough time, and it was a business trip. You'd think he meant to meet Vanessa. It wasn't his goal.
No. Jesus. I mean, that's not really a goal.
And she's a shark, and we all know it. She's a snake. Anyway, these are fake people.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
all right. That was cool, though, huh?
It makes sense though.
Pretty awesome, right?
Casinos are
Royale.
they're really manipulative. I mean, just the general idea of it is come in to a place where the odds are stacked so far against you that you truly can
sometimes.
never win in the long term, right? You might get a little buzz from a quick little hit over here, but they've already covered that loss 100 times over in that same 30 seconds. So it's no big deal.
Oh, not
but now
even,
you've
yeah.
lost your life savings 2 hours later. Yeah. They're manipulative places.
Thanks for telling everyone my fucking business.
What a town.
Dude. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Embarrassing.
Very innovative.
Yeah. But yeah, wasn't my life savings. It was just that year's savings. But
that'd be so annoying.
Yeah, that'd be the worst. But yeah, I'm not caught up on Mandalorian. I know you were asking about that.
Yeah, it's a great show, man.
I finished The Last of Us.
I haven't yet. We just started
when
it.
Ellie died? Or wait.
I don't know.
What?
Yeah, we just started it. We're like third episode in right now.
Okay, so you haven't seen Ellie get shot in the head yet?
No.
Did you see Joel get beaten to death yet?
I know. Even the names aren't ringing bells yet because we.
Oh,
we
just started. You didn't play the game.
Mm-mm.
The game's so fucking good.
I would love to play it. It looks good.
I have it. If you want it, you could take it home.
Yeah, maybe so.
Yeah.
Cool.
You have a PlayStation 4, right?
Oh, no.
You don't have a PlayStation 4?
Mm-mm. I want one, but I don't
Not
game
5,
ever.
4.
Oh, yeah, then maybe. Is
Yeah.
the newest one 5?
5.
Then I do have a 4.
No,
Yeah.
4 is the newest one. 5 is the old one. Of course.
No, I
5
didn't know
is-
they've gone that high already. Holy shit.
Yeah. So that's a PlayStation 5. See that beauty? See that beautiful piece of tech? That's a PS5, my dude.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
If
What's
I
up,
played
Chase?
more PlayStation, I would definitely have one. I do like, there's a few games on it that we play, though. So I do want to get it.
Even I get free games every month just for having the pass or whatever. I was
Cool.
playing For Honor. I was playing Jedi Fallen Order. So sick. God of War. So ill. It's like the dopest games.
Yeah.
So get with it.
Cool.
But
Yeah.
I'll give you, this is for PlayStation 4. So I'll give you the game.
Yeah.
And you can play it
Okay.
and realize the beauty.
Yeah.
If
I'm
you actually
excited.
can
I
play
love
it.
zombie games. Yeah.
Dude,
I
and
all
it's the
time.
best of them. It's the Left 4 Dead was great. Remember we would go so
No,
hard
that to
on
me is
on
the best
hard
one.
mode.
Oh, but we did Resident Evil
4 we
networked,
fucking
and that was the best because
smashed.
you could story mode 2-player.
You were Shiva?
networked.
Shiva? What's her name? Shira?
Yeah, maybe. I
Something
don't
like
remember
that.
the characters' names. Oh no, Redford. Chris because he was in the
Redfield.
movies. Chris Redford.
Yeah, played by
He was great from Prison Break. Yeah,
Weird
it's a
name.
weird name.
yeah, Wade Gottlespock.
Not even. It's something way weirder than Wade. Yeah.
It's close. Wade Gottlespock's close.
Shit.
Watch. But do you want to get into the stuff you were telling me about? I'm curious to hear it.
Well, so the documentary that just came out on Netflix.
Wentworth Miller.
Yeah,
Dude,
there's
that
no
was
way.
Wade Gottlespock, Wentworth Miller.
Okay, yeah, I guess.
W. There's
Yeah,
the
the
W is
W.
right. So that's something.
No, so the documentary is about MH370, Malaysian Flight 370.
Oh, yeah, I know all about that.
Okay, so here we go then.
So here we go then.
Yeah.
Just real quick. Oh, tell the story for the. For those who
no,
don't
so
know.
the documentary is really good. If you haven't seen it, definitely watch it.
What's it called? Where's it at?
It's on Netflix.
Who directed it?
Yeah, no
Who
idea.
edited it?
But there is they present the 3 prominent
Theories.
conspiracy theories.
Sure.
Nobody thinks this plane crashed accidentally, by the way. That lasted maybe a couple weeks publicly. And privately, the Malaysian government might have always known that this was the case. And a lot of the families accuse them of that. But we don't know if that's the truth.
Dude, what about the guy who took a picture right before? He's like, by the way, if my plane goes missing.
Oh, shit. I didn't
didn't
even
hear
know
about
that. No.
The guy took a picture and put it on Facebook.
He
He's like-
didn't say if it goes missing.
He's like, if we go missing, this is what my plane looks like. Hee hee, LOL. Love you, mom.
Come
Yeah.
on. That's so weird. That's too freaking weird.
It's creepy.
Yeah.
Did you hear about the other guy who got a message? It's probably unrelated, but there's a conspiracy theory that it's related.
Okay.
He got a message on a voicemail, and he posted it on Reddit. It says, Alpha, Bravo, Victor.
Oh, I've
Victor.
heard that. Yeah.
And like when you translate it, it says they're not human.
Yeah.
Do you hear about this?
Yeah, I saw it on a video
Yeah,
like
but-
a while back. Yeah.
Also, some of the letters correlate, or there's numbers that correlate to what they think where the Malaysian flight would have landed.
That's interesting.
Like crash landed if it were to, or
Yeah.
where I think the black box last picked it up. So some people think it's the message from the black box.
Well, we'll
saying
get into
they're not
that.
human.
Interesting. Yeah, that I didn't know that the two were related. I thought that was just like a creepy voicemail that somebody got because I remember hearing about the voicemail
On Reddit, they dug into
and they were
it.
trying to figure out what it meant and all that. Yeah.
They did this. They dug into it.
But yeah, I wanted to go over the 3 conspiracy theories with you because I want to know if you think any of these are plausible,
Okay.
if any, or which one you think might make the most sense.
There's no Creedence Clearwater to them.
But the backstory is, so this is a Malaysian flight, red eye from Malaysia to Beijing.
Red eye.
There's about 239 passengers on board. 11 of them are crew, and I'm pretty sure these are the correct numbers. But about 239 souls on board.
Souls.
So they take off very ominously before they go dark. The pilot makes his weird kind of creepy message, and he probably didn't even mean it to be, but because it's the last time we hear from them, it is creepy.
Ladies and gentlemen, if we're going down and getting abducted by aliens, just hold on to your seatbelts. Just kidding, guys. We're having a safe
That would be
flight.
less creepy. He just says, "Good night, MH370."
Ugh.
That's it.
What does that remind me of? Wake up, number 37.
Yeah. That's kind of like that. Yeah, it's very creepy and ominous.
Mothman prophecies.
But that's
type
it.
Shit.
Yeah, but that's all. That's the last thing he says. And then a little ways later, they drop off a radar.
Yuck.
So they're in the South China Sea when they go missing. And right away, they notice that, it's 6:30 a.m. when they're supposed to land in Beijing. Yeah. Nobody lands. But Malaysian Airlines knew they were missing for a while and had already started working on finding this aircraft.
So, and there was a criminal on board, and there was somebody, the marshal was taking her back to America. There was that doctor. He was a back surgeon on board.
No, I don't know about any of
really?
this. Yeah.
There's this guy. His name was James. He went by Sawyer. There's this married couple.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're doing the flight 815. That's an oceanic flight, different airline. But they went down somewhere in the South Pacific.
Yeah, I just watched that entire documentary.
Yeah, it's a long documentary.
That's
the
craziest
took them years.
thing. These guys got lost.
I thought it was weird that they played themselves in the reenactments.
I'm like, so we found them?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know. Who's
so dumb. I'm like, this is unrealistic.
But that's a different flight. I was going to say, wait, there was this going
Yeah.
on? Because that's not a...
You know everything about everyone on board?
So official narrative is once they're... in the South China Sea somewhere, all of a sudden they drop off radar. All of their communications go dark, and now the plane is missing. They send out search parties immediately to search that area. A couple things... During that time, there's a woman posting pictures of what she believes to be debris in the South China Sea online, but those messages don't go investigated. Also, there are some boat captains who come forward saying they saw Boeing 777 on fire in the South China Sea going down, right? Which seems like great evidence. We should be able to find this damn plane.
Yeah.
Right. But we go to that area.
Nada.
All that whole freaking area for days, weeks, nothing, right?
Searched back to front.
Oh my gosh. From the sea to the air, using all modern instrumentation. Several governments got involved. The United States got involved.
And we couldn't?
No.
Then it cannot be found, period.
Well, maybe it was found, or maybe it was intentionally not meant to be found.
Dun.
Pretty
if I
much.
had that drop, I would use it. That didn't work at all. So we got someone in the chat.
Nice.
So Chase was saying that Last of Us is amazing, and he's right.
I agree. It looks so good.
What did Tina Zarega say?
There were some that had these patents or something. Okay, so I'm about to get into that. I know what she's talking about.
I don't.
So there's three prevalent theories about what could have happened.
Right.
Once they didn't find the debris.
Hold on. Theory number one?
Kind of.
Okay.
I'm still kind of getting into the little backstory
tell me
a bit.
because I want to do that.
Okay. So here we go.
Go on.
So even though they went dark in the South China Sea and they can't find anything there while they're searching, they do have the FBI and British and their British intelligence looking into one of the communications networking equipment on board. There's this piece of equipment called the Inmarsat, I think is what it's called. Yeah, the Inmarsat. Oh, Inmarsat. This thing, it's on board the plane, and every hour it sends what's called a heartbeat out to a satellite. Okay. So in networking, when you send out a heartbeat, it's basically a handshake saying, "Are you there? Yes, I'm here." It's just a way for equipment to know that it's still connected. Yeah. Good night, MH370. So
Gross.
So that ping actually continued on for several hours after the flight would have supposedly went down. Obviously, if it drops off radar on the South China Sea, all communications go down. You expect it was a catastrophic event. Plane hit the water, everything got destroyed.
So is there a case of a plane crashing and still being able to ping that handshake? That
you know what? It might have. So that equipment's not weatherproof by any stretch, and it's not meant to survive a crash. But let's say it did, it would. But this was showing the plane was moving.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that changed everything. So now, exactly. So South China Sea is where it's supposed to be, but the heartbeat, if they started measuring the distance of the plane to the satellite, it shows the plane made a U-turn in the South China Sea and started heading west.
Icky.
Right.
Okay.
So now they send that data to be analyzed. They look into it and they show that there's a radius. They can't tell which direction it went in, just how far it is from the satellite, right?
Shit.
So they do the math and they figure out there's only two locations that it could be.
Right?
Right.
Okay.
Either it went down in the South Indian Ocean.
Okay.
Or Kazakhstan. Okay.
Okay.
Those are the two options. Kazakhstan, they don't think that makes a lot of sense. It's got to be South Indian Ocean, right? So that's where they head and start looking.
But if it did land in Kazakhstan, it wouldn't be a bad thing. I think it'd be very nice.
Yeah, right. Weird that's.
I thought you'd be
all
more
I know
upset.
about that country.
I thought you'd get more upset about that.
Well, yeah, I expected it almost because that's the only thing we know about is this fake character that's not even from there.
Yeah,
but yeah, so weird place, weird placement, but it doesn't seem so weird as you dive deeper into this rabbit hole, right?
Okay.
So they send out the search parties now into the Indian Ocean. Now we know the plane didn't go down. This looks intentional. So who could have either taken the plane or moved it? Let's get into some theories. Theory 1. Oh, it didn't work. Okay, there we go.
No, it just took a beat.
Wait, we'll do it again. Theory 1. All right. Beautiful.
It gets epic.
It's pretty epic already. So theory 1 is the pilot. Now, if you're going to look at who could have intentionally downed this aircraft, the first place you're going to look is probably the pilot.
The guy flying the fucking.
And yeah, if this is your run-of-the-mill massacre suicide, which unfortunately happens a lot these days, then the pilot is a great suspect. The co-pilot had just started flying. He wasn't
newbie.
He didn't know enough to be able to turn off all this equipment without this pilot knowing what was going on and then fly the plane. They just didn't feel like it made a lot of sense. They also looked into his background. They didn't see anything with the co-pilot. The pilot.
So they seemingly
they kind of clear the co-pilot.
So in cahoots. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. That too. So this is the theory of what the people that believe the pilot did it. This is what they think he did.
Okay.
So they think that. He asked the co-pilot, "Oh, would you mind just grabbing me like a Coke or something in the back or whatever it is, right?" No, and leaves. Then he locks it. Once that's locked from the inside like that, there's no getting in.
No, not
then
after 9/11.
There's a little button that depressurizes the cabin. You push that button, and the pilot puts on his mask.
Yeah.
About 15 minutes later, everyone will be dead.
Slowly too. Yeah. Methodically.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was like Bane in that bitch. If he did it, right? This is all allegedly. I wish the mask was on because it plays perfect. We got to edit a mask in or something.
Yeah.
Because it's too fucking
You think
great.
the air is your ally?
Yeah, exactly.
You really adopted this plane. I was born in it.
I was born in it. Seriously, though.
Yeah, my mom literally.
This
had
plane's
me in
old.
this
That's
plane.
why it crashed. It's fucking old.
It's from the 80s. Yeah.
So okay.
Spring chick.
So they think what an evil thing. If that's what happened, to turn the air off, let everybody die as soon as you stop hearing the screaming in the back. You know, you can turn the airbag on, take the mask off, and
oiling himself up slowly while it's happening.
Yeah.
Hold on, we need the music. Can't you see it though?
Oh yeah, there's no reason to oil yourself, but yeah.
No, there would be, just for the ominous, the fucking.
The idea of it, yeah. This sounds like he kind of reminds me of the guy from Da Vinci Code that smashed himself on the back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
actor
just
Paul Bettany.
Always ominous. I know. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
It's so not him as we think of him today.
I know. He's so Vision.
Yeah, Vision.
Yeah.
So that's how the pilot would have done it. Then he would have just kept flying the plane until gas ran out and the plane takes a dive in the Indian Ocean. When they searched his home, he had a full-blown flight simulator in his house. Now, this is not abnormal.
Okay.
All pilots have them, right?
Say,
yeah. All pilots have this stuff. His was really nice, but they did a search on his routes that he had seemingly practiced flying, and one matched up a little bit with this route. It takes you from, as you're going to Beijing. It takes you west, it takes you south to the Indian Ocean, and ends when gas runs out. But it's 100
so it's
or so miles away.
Mish.
Could be. But again, it's 100 miles away from where the plane actually would have went down.
Okay,
based
but what
on
would
the
he
data.
have to gain?
That's what I'm saying. This would have had to have been a massacre suicide in order for it to make sense. He had nothing to gain. In fact, everybody that knew him and worked with him said there's no way that he did it. It's impossible. He had a loving family, everything going for him.
Really?
Yep. Great stand-up guy. People were insulted that they would even think he could be capable of something like this. But what the hell happened? He was in control of the plane. The plane U-turned, went completely the wrong way for hours until it ran out of gas and crashed. He was in control.
I remember when they were talking about this pilot, Sully Sullenberger came in the room and he said, "Oh, that pilot? You think he's a good pilot?"
Then you're gonna love me.
Do you remember that?
I love Sullenberger. Yeah, what is it? Who plays him in the movie?
Tom Hanks.
No,
Nope.
the best.
Denzel.
No, not even close. Ted, the guy from
Nugent.
Ted. No, the actor.
Oh yeah, Mark Wahlberg.
There you go. Wahlberg plays Sully.
No,
Anyway,
he doesn't.
Yeah, he does in Uncharted. You haven't seen Uncharted?
I'm talking Sully Sullenberger.
Oh, what's his name? Sully, right? Isn't Sully the guy from
No,
Uncharted?
100%. Yeah, it is.
That's
but-
what I thought you were going
Oh,
with.
that's hysterical. No,
Oh,
no,
that's
no.
funny. You
Sully,
went with a real
remember
person.
the guy who the
It's just-
pilot who
it's-
landed on the.
It's just so your
That's funny.
style to bring up somebody.
He's a pilot though too.
That's not real.
Sully, you're Sully. Uncharted Sully's a pilot too.
That's
but
why.
No, yeah, but
It made sense.
No, remember Sully? He landed on,
I
on
do
the
know.
Hudson.
Yeah, now that you've reminded me
And
who
then
he
they
is.
did the movie basically based off him with Tom Hanks.
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
yep. That's funny. So no wonder you said Tom Hanks. I'm like, wow, how could he screw this
How could he
up?
get it so
Wahlberg.
wrong? Yeah,
that's great.
Wahlberg and Hanks.
Yeah, no, they do look similar. I mean, their build's the same.
And
the
the
face
other's
is
Tim
just
Allen.
different.
That's the best joke ever, by the way. The Gervais. Joke.
Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, on the that was
The
during the
Academy Awards.
Oscars episode. Yeah.
One of them is anyway. Watch the Oscars episode.
Yes. So here, pull up a picture of this guy. This is what the pilot looks like. His name is Zahari Shah.
Hold on. Can I pull up the best picture of him?
That's the picture. Yeah.
Okay.
I think this is a good picture. So this is the pilot. Rest in peace. Obviously, he was one of the people that died in the plane.
This is this guy.
Right. This picture is more that guy.
Yeah, this
for
guy
sure.
who oiled himself up and
So
killed
if you're a fan of the
200
pilot theory,
plus.
this is a great picture for that.
That's beautiful.
Okay.
God
so
bless him.
conspiracy theory 2 is the Russians did it. The Russians.
The Russians.
Okay. So this is what so there's an investigative reporter who dove really deep in on
Can
this.
I pick
right?
now?
Huh?
Can I pick now? My theory that I
No,
think
there's
is
two. There's one more after this. You got to give me
It's
all
the
three.
Russians, though. I'm just gonna say.
Well, let's see. Let's see what the evidence is here.
I'm throwing it out there. It's the Russians.
So on board of the plane were 3 Russian citizens, right?
Say less.
One of the destinations, as confirmed by the Inmarsat, is Kazakhstan, right? Which is a state of Russia.
Very nice.
So what this theory basically says is
Basically.
these guys had a plan to take the plane, hijack it, land it in Kazakhstan, and use it for some sort of terrorist activity or some operation down the road.
Clearly.
How would they have done this? This is what these people believe they did.
Box cutters.
In between the not these days.
No, I know.
In between the pilot's cabin and first class, there is a little square piece of carpet that's very obvious, and if you move it, there is a hatch that is not locked that you can open and get into the belly of the plane. This is where all of the electronics live.
Yeah.
If you wanted to turn off communications, you could do it from that room. If you were an operator from the intelligence community, you could probably plug in and make it say whatever
Like
you
every
want.
movie. Okay.
Right.
Where they plug in.
They jack
I'm
in.
in.
Yep, I'm in. The plane. I'm rewriting the plane now.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can't fly the fucking plane from in here.
And it always has a graphic of the plane, and it shows like the plane.
moving on the.
I'm opening.
yeah.
I'm opening the hatch door now.
And there's like a
we're in.
skull laughing on
Yeah,
the corner.
yeah.
Like
I love that.
They
yeah.
took time to fucking animate it.
I know. What fucking hackers are like, oh shit, I came up with this great term.
Yeah, this is it.
But let me build this graphic like in fucking
Face Off.
Face Off.
Yeah,
dude.
that's the best one. I knew that's where you'd go.
best,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because she does the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. You disarmed me.
Yeah.
Funny. So, yeah. So they think that these guys went down there. Once they had control, communications off, and they knew nobody could track the plane, they go in the Inmarsat data and make it look...
immerse themselves in
Make it look as though the plane went south instead of north, right? They think they could have controlled that because you could plug directly into it.
now, and
Right.
now they think we're south.
They also believe they flew the plane from in here straight to Kazakhstan. That's not possible.
You did this.
Based on what I've found. But if they did, they also had access to the oxygen in that room, so they could have pulled what they think the pilot did, turned off the depressurized the cabin, turned off the oxygen mask to the pilot because that was in there.
up.
You could turn the gas off to the pilot, so even his mask wouldn't
he
work.
thinks he's Gucci.
Yeah, exactly.
And then, maybe he's even part of it. What if we combine the theories?
Well, let's see. Well, at the end, maybe that's what I want to see what you have to say after you
Okay.
hear them all.
All right.
So
far, Russians, but
okay.
keep going.
So what other evidence or what evidence at all that this happened other than being Russians on board? About 4 months later, MH370 gets shot down. Pull up a picture of MH370. So another Malaysian
Pulling
aircraft.
up a photo now.
Yeah, exactly. Is confirmed.
And we're in. Oh,
shot down by Russia. So this was confirmed to be shot down.
Got it. All right, hold on. Let's see what we got here. Okay.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. So yeah, they but it's that to a lot of people said, oh, there's something going on here with this airline, right? There was also some mysterious cargo on board that I'll get into more in Theory 3. But again, if there was this mysterious cargo on board, it could have been the target of the Russians and why they took the plane to begin with. Not for a terrorist attack, but maybe specifically for what was on board. The people were standing in the way of that, so they could. Now, people that had family members on the plane, those family members were calling and texting them, and those calls were going through. That's what's weird. For hours and hours it was going through. No one ever answered. So if you cut the oxygen off and killed everybody and flew it into an area where they'd have cell service, those calls would start to connect. The Malaysian government said they didn't have the technology to track those connected calls. Otherwise, they could find the damn plane.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, we couldn't use that. So other than them shooting down another Malaysian airline flight a few months later, right after this.
What do you mean other? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, MH370.
Okay.
That's really the only evidence we can point to. There were some Russian guys on board. They shot this other plane down. The one other thing, and it's more slanderous than anything because I don't know how true this is.
Theory
but
3?
one of the guys, but this guy here, Blaine Gibson, if you have a picture of him.
Pulling up Blaine Gibson now.
When debris started to be found, only one guy ever found any, and it was always Blaine Gibson. Yeah. He says that he worked with oceanographers who told him specifically where to go, and when he went there, that's where it was. So all debris basically goes through this man. He was like the gateway to all Malaysian 370 debris, which made it seem weird. And then they looked into his background, and an investigative reporter says that he has deep ties to the Soviet Union and has ties to Russia for decades.
Okay.
So that adds to the Russian theory is pretty much any evidence of this plane that's ever been found all went through this one guy who may have ties to Russia. Again,
Russians, bro, I've been saying
this was an investigative reporter that's claiming this. The man himself, I heard him talk about it. He obviously refutes any claims that he has anything to do with Russia, and he's insulted by the idea.
Accusations.
Right.
Yeah.
So the third and final theory. The Americans did it.
But we're Americans.
Oh my gosh.
I did it?
No, we did it.
What? We're monsters!
We killed so
Why?
many. 239 souls. Yeah, no, we didn't do it. But the American military is the third theory. Now, the only thing, so another investigative reporter that put this together. Honest? Yeah.
I was leaning Russians.
Uh-oh. Yeah. Well, let's hear the evidence.
Yeah, that might help.
Yeah. So, again, just like the Russian theory, there's not a lot to point to here, other than the South China Sea is an area that we monitor quite a bit.
Okay.
We also do maneuvers and practice war games in that area. The night of that flight, we had AWACS in the air. You know those? They look like passenger jets with the big like mushroom thing on top of it. Here, I sent you a video here of one of these actually, just in case Most people don't know what an AWAC is. We should just show them. I did it.
I didn't know. We did it. Yeah. That was great.
So, it's a video.
You're gonna have to.
No, I don't sent it to you. You have
got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
A YouTube
Yes.
video. Got it. I'm like, dude, bad news. I didn't save any.
So this is the AWAC.
Casinos pump fresh air.
Where? That's it. There we go.
This is E3 Century, an American.
So ready? Hold on.
early
Two
morning
things.
and
One, let me restart this. Two, what song? This is
The story of a girl.
Okay,
Always.
ready? One more. You get one more.
Okay.
You might not know this.
No, it's just a cough. Nothing.
Dear Maria.
Oh,
I got your picture and I'm coming with you.
I knew that
Every
song.
time you hear-
I only listened to it a couple times.
You don't think of
That wasn't
I
one
got
of my
your
songs.
picture? Oh.
Yeah, I thought that band was kind of annoying. What are they called? Was that We the Kings?
No, I
or-
knew you were gonna think
Yeah,
that.
because
That
it's
was
one of
great.
them. It's one of those
it's
bands I didn't get into
All
that
Time
deeply.
Low.
All Time Low, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't get into them too much. But no, I know the song. That was their best one, I think. So yeah, this
got
is an
your
AWAC.
picture.
This fucking thing, that big mushroom on top is a very sophisticated piece of communication equipment. They can
Well,
use
mushrooms
it
are
for.
sophisticated. I've been saying that for years. No jokes.
They can use it to scan within, I think, about 600 kilometers of that plane. They can see everything that's going on below them.
Mushrooms have had billions of years to evolve.
Yeah.
They're at their.
They're growing planes underneath them now.
Yeah,
This fucking thing is
the
going.
madness.
Yeah.
They're like Super Saiyan, like the purple hair Super Saiyan. The ones when after we stopped watching and they kept
Purple
going.
hair is what was
Super
why did he
Saiyan
get the
4 or
purple
whatever.
hair? No, it wasn't even that. He was a Saiyan god. That's what it was. So at some point Goku becomes a Saiyan god. I actually did
course
see
he
that
did.
one.
Of
Yeah.
course
The
he
only way to
fucking
do it is for I think 5 Saiyans to all put their hands together and put all of their Saiyan energy into one other Saiyan and they all push it into Goku.
So
who
they took
becomes
the idea of fusing.
Yeah, and did
they
like 6
times it by
instead.
fucking 10. Okay.
Exactly.
Weak sauce.
Yeah, but it was the only way he could even fight and he loses still.
Who's he fight?
He fights the guy that looks just like Mewtwo. Now, I don't know his name in the show. But
Boo?
no, he looks like Mewtwo.
Boo.
No, it's not Boo. Boo was actually in
looks
the
like
fight and got
Mewtwo.
killed by this guy
But Boo would look like Moo too.
when he was skinny, kind of. But no, I mean
Skinny Boo
straight
looked
Mewtwo.
like Moo.
Yeah.
Skinny Boo look like Moo?
Okay. So anyway, we're getting off topic. So here we go. The plane.
I agree with you that Skinny Mew look like Boo.
Skinny
look
Boo.
like you.
Yeah. No, Skinny Boo looked like Mew.
Skinny
Too. Yeah. Yeah.
and Mew too.
Mm-hmm.
Mew 2 and Mew as well.
I agree.
Cool. Anyway.
Yeah, it's agreed.
This is
story
E3
of a
Century,
good-
Yeah,
an
no, that's
American
all I hear.
airborne early warning and
Oh, is that
control
Vegas behind
aircraft.
it?
The
Yeah.
E3
Yeah.
Century is a modified
Yeah.
Boeing 707
Vegas making an
commercial
appearance.
airframe with a rotating radar dome.
Okay,
Oh.
The
so
dome is
you can
30
pause it
feet
there.
in
So
diameter.
this is what an AWAC is. So there's a couple of these in the air. AWACs have the ability to jam
So wait.
aircraft.
It's even in Vegas, dude.
We did it. This is a confession show.
Yeah. The
So-
next you see a picture of me like with a black box.
Yeah, somehow. Yeah, all the debris is
see-
you. It's
yeah.
your face. Your alter ego is Blaine.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Blaine Gibson,
You see me.
AKA Cameron.
Yeah, you see when you look here, you see hold on. This joke would be funny if I did it quicker.
I know.
You see in the background you see me over here. like in
Yeah,
the,
you're digging.
Yeah.
Yeah, facing the other. Yeah. So these AWACs are in the air. They have the ability to jam communications of other aircrafts.
Hold on, what did Mackenzie say?
If the Americans can't find it, we might have hit it.
Ah,
That's funny.
facts.
The Americans might have hit it. No. That's why people think we were involved. The FBI was involved. Not only that, the plane, the path it would have taken to get through the Indian Ocean goes
Would've went
right over an
through
American
Vegas.
base. No, it goes over an American
Nellis?
military installation.
Okay.
There's no way you're flying over American military installation without us seeing
us
everything.
Being like
And even escorting you if you're not responding. There's no communications going on. So it's strange that they were able to fly over military bases and through 3 different countries' airspace without all 3 of their militaries and now ours
yeah.
saying and seeing, having evidence of what happened
Super
to the damn
Saiyan.
thing, right?
Yeah.
So,
What is this, a Chinese balloon, damn it?
So people believe the AWACS used their jamming equipment to jam the plane.
Jay said, was that Cameron in a scuba suit?
Yeah, with some wreckage.
Yeah.
So they think they jammed it up so that nobody could see the plane. Radar can't pick it up. The plane can't talk to a home base.
Humans.
It can't talk
Okay.
to the towers.
Dogs.
They can only talk to the U.S. military, who's telling them land the plane. Now, why would they do this? Before the plane took off, a mysterious cargo was loaded into the cargo bay. and it wasn't x-rayed, it wasn't checked, it was escorted into the back of the plane, and that's that. Okay. So some people have said that was some sort of technology or something that people wanted to get their hands on, either the Russians or the Chinese,
or the
and the Americans were trying to stop that from happening.
Oh yeah.
And they couldn't let the plane land in Beijing, so they asked the pilot to reroute and never seen again. So that's the Americans did it theory. There again, not a lot of evidence other than the fact that we're very capable. They flew over our airspace. We had craft in the area that is supposedly downed, but we had nothing to say about it. No evidence of anything. Nothing that we could help with. So people just think that's a little too silly with how sophisticated our equipment is. So those are the 3 conspiracies around MH370.
Well, dear Watson, when there's too many coincidences,
Yeah.
coincidences,
All of those
are real words. They're all the correct plurality.
and that was the only point you were trying to make, I think.
I just wanted to say how many different
Forms
ways
of that word
Yeah,
there is.
there is to
That's
say
absurd.
coincidence is plural.
Yeah, it's almost like they're made up
Anyway, yeah, it's almost like
because there's too many.
yeah,
So wait, no,
they're
honestly,
too plural.
what do you think?
Oh, I don't remember now.
These 3 theories, what would make the most sense to you, if any of them?
Yeah. All right, so
go ahead.
yeah, so let's see here. What was the first theory again?
Pilot.
Yeah, can I offer up a crazy theory?
No, please. I would love that because all
So-
3 of these have their problems.
The Americans, us specifically. No, us
Personally,
specifically.
you mean? Okay, well, I was hoping you had some real,
Okay, so
something
not
real
us
to contribute.
personally.
Okay.
American intelligence.
Okay.
What they did is they hired this guy,
Mm-hmm.
clean record, real sweetheart of a man.
Yeah.
Got him on as a co-pilot.
Okay.
On a Malaysian
Well,
flight.
he had a family and stuff too, but yes.
Oh, did
Okay.
he?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Okay. You're right.
did.
That only helps my case.
Yes, it does.
His family was plants.
Plants.
Yeah.
Thank you. Was it that obvious?
No, it wasn't until you said it.
It is. So the Americans hired the co-pilot.
Okay.
And so the co-pilot is the one, and cut to now. The co-pilot.
But why are the Americans involved at all?
I'll get you.
Okay.
Greasing up his every inch of his body.
Yeah. The co-pilot now.
Yeah.
So he told the pilot,
He told the pilot to.
"Oh, go get me a coffee," even though he's
and the pilot's like,
probably
I'm in
not even allowed
charge
to be
around
in there
here.
alone. Yeah. Yeah.
And
I'm
he's-
in charge.
He's like, yeah, but remember, you said you wanted a cup of coffee, and he did this.
Oh. Or maybe he just took a bathroom break or something. He's like, you know what?
Or
Run
he
to the
just
run to the restroom. I got the yoke.
Yeah.
They call it that.
The
It's
yoke?
aviation stuff. Yeah.
Oh, you did a term.
I did.
You did like an inside
Jargon.
baseball thing.
Jargon.
You used fucking plain jargon.
I use plain jargon. Aviation jargon.
Oh God.
Grab the yoke. Yoke it up.
Hey, I got the whites. You grab the yolk. Right?
Maybe the whites are the lights.
The whites of the lights, or the lights of the whites.
You get the whites, I'll get the yolk.
Yeah. Okay. Or just hey, get out of here. Or
You got to be yoking me.
yeah.
Are you yoking me?
Are you yoking
yeah,
me?
that could cause
So
problems.
that could be problematic.
It's all one big fucking yoke. Okay, go ahead.
Are you?
I
fucking
really do want to
joking
know
me?
what you think about
So I'm
these
telling
theories.
you. So the co-pilot.
Yeah.
He says, "Hey, I got the yoke. Go. Yeah.
Perfect.
Go. I think Sydney, that cute stewardess, flight attendant,
Okay.
said something about wanting your areola
Yoke.
I don't know. Yoke. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine was weirder.
Yeah, what?
Wait, what? But I'm gonna go.
Oh, I better go see what's going on
I'm
with
gonna
that.
check that out. But
She might need
weird.
mental health.
Yeah, it's a weird thing to say.
She knows I have a family of plants.
Yeah. It's actually you see him with a ficus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Aren't you the love of my life?
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
So yeah, him and his ficus. So yeah, they're all plants. So he's like, all right, go talk to Sydney. And
Okay.
he's like, Sydney, oh, areola. Locks the door.
Oh,
Mask.
yep.
We've got there.
Depressurizes.
Depressurizes, right?
Everyone puts the masks on, but
Yep.
After a few minutes, it runs out of
He's-
air.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, but
Oh.
but everyone else is already dead in the back.
Yep.
The Americans are the ones who put this intelligent life form is what it is now.
Oh.
It's an alien.
Okay.
Okay, no, it's just a crazy piece of tech, right?
Okay. Oh, so
And
the cargo. This is the mysterious cargo.
This is the
Yeah,
cargo.
Okay.
The Americans put on.
Yep.
And they hired Homeboy
Okay.
to take care of it, make sure, hey, you got a clean record, make sure you take care
Well, why
of
would
it.
they put it on the plane though if they didn't want it in Beijing? They think it was American tech that was taken and being flown to Beijing.
Check it out.
Okay.
Let me rearrange my theory.
There we go. Yeah. So
Well, you didn't let me finish. So
whatever it was, the Americans didn't want it to land in Beijing. Is that theory? So there, maybe that helps.
that's not right.
Okay. No, it's a theory. That's
Yeah,
true.
Exactly. They only wanted it to land in Beijing.
And then everyone else screwed it up.
Yeah.
His
The
damn
bastards,
plants
yeah.
and the ficus.
That's
and-
it.
Yeah.
So everyone had their own little motives.
Agendas. Oh,
Yeah.
This plane it had no chance.
It had no chance.
Okay, that's
the guy who
interesting
took the
theory.
picture, the guy who took the picture, he's like, oh, if this goes missing,
See, that's weird. Is that a real story?
real story. I'll look it up.
You're not bullshitting me. That sounds like something someone would make up after
I would not
the fact.
shit you, Jared.
Dude,
You're
if
my
that's true,
you're my favorite turd.
That's weird as hell.
Yeah.
And the idea that the phone calls were connecting makes it seem as though they had been.
What's it? Flight 370.
Yes.
Guy takes pic for Facebook.
Okay.
Spelled wrong.
It's okay. It should fix it for you. Passenger post Facebook photo of Malaysian MH370. Okay.
Check it out, though. Here's the goods.
Oh,
my
dude,
guy.
if this is real,
Oh, hold on.
this will trip me out. Yeah, no, it's a good thing they showed us all that.
Yeah, because this is germane to my story.
The audience loves it.
Yeah.
If it disappears, there it is. Hit it. Did you click it?
I
Okay,
did,
here we
of
go.
course. Bro, hold on. Just show me the fucking post. Jesus.
Yeah, dude, they never want to get to the goods.
The fucking goods. Okay. Okay. Boom, boom, boom.
Okay.
First picture. Okay, that's the picture. So, pro Russian need to deep do. Hold on. Can the
Yeah,
audience see
it's
this?
looking
No, we
less
got
and
a
less
screenshot.
real. It looks like clickbait.
Relax. No. Just get to the goddamn post, my friend.
Why don't you control F and type disappeared? It'll show you the first mentioning of it on the page. Because isn't the word disappeared in there?
Control F.
Yep, and then just type a word that's in the text that's not going to show up anywhere.
You know what? I'm just gonna go to images because they'll fucking.
Oh,
show.
yeah. Okay. There you go. What's
That's
that one?
the
Third
guy.
one in.
Yeah. Boom.
That.
Dude.
Passenger snatch photo of doomed MH17. This was the other plane.
Okay. You know
But still, no,
what?
that's funny.
Still nuts.
That's still very nuts because that was the one the Russians shot down 4 months after 370. I was going to say that would be too
Scary
coincidental.
footnote to the tragedy. A Dutch passenger posted a photo of the plane before takeoff on
Okay, so it's a
Facebook,
different
along
plane.
with this
Damn.
message.
Either way,
But
shut
it's
up,
still
Lily.
related to the story. You
Still
weren't wrong.
related.
Yeah.
I know.
So
And
that's
part of
important.
my theory, as it so happens.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, so why did the Russians shoot this down? Does it have anything to do with 370?
Yes.
Okay.
So the piece of tech was actually American and Russian tech. They were working on it together. They wanted it to go to Beijing. This is an international project.
Okay.
It needed to go to Beijing because Dr. Ling
Yes.
had work he had to finish on it, right? He had to do a little of the construction of the object.
Okay.
Which is
So
real
it sounds like
technical.
a really good joint task
Effort.
force
Yes.
was put together and all these people were working together.
And you know who didn't like that so much?
Who?
The IRA,
Okay. So Ireland.
Al Qaeda.
Oh, yeah, they wouldn't. They hate it.
Duh.
They hate it. They're the first to tell you.
Yeah. Ever heard of somebody called ISIS?
Okay, so your theory is Al Qaeda, ISIS, and the IRA joined forces to battle against China, Russia, and the United States.
I'm not done.
Okay, good.
Kazakhstan.
Oh yeah, they're involved.
Of course.
We know they're.
Of course they're.
We've got 50% evidence. they could have been.
They could have been on.
It was one of the other guys.
Yeah. So
Huh.
this. Yeah. So
So what do you make of all the wreckage that was seen in the South China Sea, though? So where the plane disappeared off radar, a woman found satellite images of debris, and there was boats nearby that saw the plane come down, a flaming plane. If it was shot down, it would be a flaming pile of junk plummeting towards the sea.
So
Why aren't those? Why didn't we find the plane then? Why isn't that?
so there
More
was
important.
a plane on top of the plane that
geez.
split off.
This is getting
Yeah.
executive decisions.
Yeah. So it went under. So we lost Seagal that day,
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but we we gained a Russell.
Yeah, Russia's got him now.
Yeah.
That's how that worked.
No, they really do.
I
though.
know, that's
Vladimir Putin.
He loves it.
Bro, I'm like, what are you doing?
He
You sound
loves it.
Fucking nuts.
Oh, so here, Chase says, was that Cameron? Oh, no, we already read that one with the
this is
wreckage
all-
of the scuba gear.
You're like, so trying to move on.
Yeah, no, I just wanted
no,
to see if
so-
you did think of any of these theories made any sense to you.
So yeah, I think
I don't think the pilot
the
did.
pilot doesn't make sense. Yeah,
No.
I don't think that. So
The more you hear about him, the more you like him. Okay,
No, because you know why?
because of that picture.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, this is a psychopath.
Welcome to MH370.
No. You know how many women? This is the last thing they've seen.
Oh,
Welcome to hell. This
Allegedly.
is the last thing they've seen. Allegedly, this is the last thing they saw.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Yeah. Even if it wasn't him, I'm sure some women have seen that before they died.
just like by happenstance.
Yeah.
Like a woman was having a heart attack while
Oh.
looking up the story. Yeah,
What
but
do you think? Is that a human brain in there?
dude, 100%.
So maybe the
The
pilot's
caption
a little,
says
little shadier than we thought.
Zahari holds human brain in
No,
cleaver.
no. I like the pilot. I really don't think he did it.
You like the pilot? You don't even know him.
Nah, I don't like him for this then. I
Chase
don't think he
said,
did it.
"Can't believe the plane was never found."
I know.
Then again, the ocean is pretty deep.
And vast. We really, I mean, if you're trying to find something lost in the deep ocean somewhere, good luck. It is so hard. How long did it take to find the Titanic? And
Yeah.
we knew exactly where it went down and watched it.
Shit, 2 hours.
So it's just kind of strange. It reminds me of the debris for some of these freaking
Debris. Yeah.
balloons that were shot down. The fact that they're like, oh, we can't find them. What? Like, yeah, it's just weird. But yeah, there's just too much here, and we still haven't seen the damn plane. Nobody's found it.
Is that you making noise?
No.
Oh, that was weird.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So what I think,
Mm-hmm.
it was a joint effort between these three countries. Nobody wanted it to happen, and now Russia blames China, blames America. America blames China, blames Russia, and China blames Russia, and blames America.
Wow. Well, nobody actually is blaming anybody.
No,
They
I'm
all
telling
are just
you.
saying they don't know what happened. Even though military monitors this airspace.
What does
just
TZ
don't
say
know.
in the chat, my guy?
Some say it's on an American base somewhere. I think there's a show like that now. Maybe. I think I know what you're talking about.
A show of force.
There was a show that came out a couple years after
Lost.
the flight. No, it's very similar. This plane takes
Found.
off. No one ever sees it again. And then 5 years later, it lands. But the people on the plane are like, what? Everything's fine. They're the same age. Everyone else is 5 years older. Yeah.
What was it called?
Passengers
Something like
or
that.
something.
No, that's the one with Chris Pratt and fucking Hottie McTits.
Oh,
Hottie Mc got her nudes leaked.
It's not
Jennifer
bad.
Lawrence.
It's not a bad show, but it's not. But yeah, so on a military base somewhere, that's what that American theory is that the AWACS rerouted them, cut their communications, and blocked them so nobody could see where they landed, and took them in somewhere where the plane was dismantled. The parts of the plane that were found don't have the serial number plates that will match it to the plane. And on a piece of debris that should have it, it's not there, as if it was removed intentionally. It's made to withstand an impact for this reason.
6 feet thick and is
Yeah. What about this? Ready? This is just Creepsville Magoo.
Okay.
You're like, yeah, I'm in.
Yeah. I
Ready
love
for
anything
this?
I haven't seen before. Anything exciting, new, something.
Anything.
Show it to me.
Show you the fucking. God. Okay, so
What?
I got you. Ready?
Okay.
Don't even look.
I won't. Not looking. This is all you.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a good documentary. I pretty much just gave you the whole damn thing, so you don't need to watch it now. But it's really worth watching if you have a few
Give me the cliff
hours.
notes.
It's only 3 episodes, I think.
Look at this. Look at this shit.
Oh, I'm already creeped out just by the noises.
That's it. Is that not nuts?
Yeah.
That's the end. Yeah.
That's the whole video?
On
be
March
the best.
13th, a Twitter user going by the name Ty received a rather unnerving coded voicemail from a private number. He tweeted out a recording of the message, and it soon caught the attention of millions. Just 3 days later, the tweet had racked a timeline of what happened.
I don't know
Let's
what this
start
is.
tonight's video with this.
Romeo,
This is the voicemail.
Oh, cool. I'm glad you have this.
Sierra, Delta, Alpha, November, Golf, Echo, Romeo,
R.
Sierra,
Mm,
Oscar,
sounds like American
Sierra,
military.
India, Tango, India.
More than Russian
Sierra,
militaries.
Delta, India, Romeo, Echo, Foxtrot, Oscar, Romeo, Yankee, Oscar, Uniform.
Oh, it's
Tango,
spelling out a word.
Oscar,
Yeah, they're not
Echo,
human.
Yeah,
Victor,
for your
Alpha, Charlie, Uniform,
Safety, yeah.
Alpha, Tango, Echo, Bravo, Echo, Charlie, Alpha, Uniform, Tango, India, Oscar, Uniform.
we were
Sierra,
talking during some
Yeah.
of the letters.
Hotel, Echo, Yankee, Alpha, Romeo, Echo, November, Oscar, Tango.
Somebody tuning in right now, they're
Yeah.
like, what the fuck's happening?
Alpha,
No, this is good creepy
November,
shit. Stay here and listen.
04
Yeah.
We're gonna figure this out.
339642330.
And those are the coordinates.
Okay.
Oscar, Sierra.
And the coordinates
Delta,
match
Alpha,
to the South China
November,
Sea?
The
Or the
last
Indian Ocean.
place- Indian Ocean.
Oh,
No, South China Sea.
Sierra,
Okay.
I believe.
The last place it
Last
pinged.
place it was pink.
Okay.
Exactly.
So following this, Ty tweeted,
let's
it
hear
translates to danger
Thank you.
SOS. It is dire for you to evacuate. Be cautious, they are not human. SOS, danger, SOS, and then it gives coordinates. I'm throwing my phone away. The next day on March 14th, Ty posted the following.
Uh-oh. This is awesome.
I'm dying.
Yeah.
I'm being murdered.
Alpha Tango, whatever, help.
Yeah. Yeah. Hotel
Shit.
Echo.
Why was I so
Lima,
obscure?
P.
It's like those moments in the movies where the person's dying and they
He
need to
later
tell you
tweeted,
something
"I should
important and they're
probably
like,
include that this happened a few days ago before.
Cameron, come here. Get close. Cameron,
No.
Cameron, I know you need the code to the military, or no, to the nuclear weapons, so they don't go off and kill everyone. But before I give you
Jared,
sorry, I just remembered I left the oven on.
that's of no importance.
Before I
Finish
go-
your sentence.
You've always been a good brother to me. Please.
Jared, don't die. But finish the information.
The
most
code is
importantly.
Alpha
Alpha
Tango.
Tango.
Hotels.com has great rates.
No.
No, don't.
Alpha Tango.
No, I just love
Finish the
love you,
intelligence
man.
information.
You're so good to me. And then they have to go on a whole adventure to figure it out instead.
Oh, you live.
No.
I get to go on the adventure.
Yeah, but that's in the movie. That's what they do all the
So,
time.
okay, so then what happens next is,
Yeah, the
so
adventure.
you're saying it's incumbent on me to find Alpha Tango? Is that
Now
all I
I'll be
got
like
from
your partner, co-pilot guy or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, damn, it looks like we got another adventure on our hands.
God damn it, Jared, you know I quit this game years ago.
Doesn't matter. We got to do this. It was your brother's dying wish. I got the plane fueled at the airport. We're ready to go. You got a suit?
I don't know if I can do it.
Suit up.
I don't know if I can do it.
Cameron, look at me.
God damn it, Jared!
Look at me.
2?
This is who you are. It's who you've always been.
Not anymore.
I can't
changed.
run from this anymore.
I'm a new man!
What you do, you can't change.
What I do
Time
is
you realize that.
disgusting, and nobody should ever have to do.
Well, yeah, it was only a part-time job. I mean, it wasn't like it defined who you were.
You think working at Wendy's is for everyone?
I just know it's not forever. And that's what matters. You're more than that. Now, goddamn
Am
it, put on
I?
a suit and let's get the fuck out of here. Get on the plane. Your brother needs us. The world needs us. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
That's where it has to go. Yeah, well done. Thank you.
Yeah.
Well done. Well done.
Brava.
Chase liked it.
Brava.
Good man.
Guys, enough. Brava.
Brava.
I love saying brava. It sounds like I'm more cultured than
Oh,
like,
I thought you
bravo.
were for a second.
Oh, no, I am.
Okay, good. Brava. Well, no, we're not.
Did you just
No,
say
the
same
thing
that
I
said
to
first
me
at
originally
9
10.
sandwich?
Damn it! I missed sandwich somehow. I don't know why I keep missing sandwich.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg. All right. Well, that's our show, guys.
That's a show.
We love you so very much. Thanks for watching.
Lots of good stuff today. That was fun. I like the theories. I liked yours. Yours was very insane.
Yours is very
And
insane.
there's a market for that. I mean, there.
No, yeah, mine made the most sense. I think. The dude, a
You might have
joint
changed
initiative?
everything. Yeah.
Could you imagine? Well, now we're gonna see on 15 other podcasts people saying,
I was gonna
"Do you
say
hear this new theory?"
CNN.
Oh shit.
CNN.
Or MSNB Fox.
Yeah, there you go. One of the 4.
Yeah, one of the 15.
But yeah.
So anyway.
Yeah.
So that was fun.
That's fun.
So guys, love you so much. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. That was a lot of fun, and I got to work all night, and then I got to go in and work
St. Patrick's Day, huh?
St. Patrick's Day.
Nice.
But so that'll be fun. But at least your boy's prepared.
Yep.
Because I got the fucking goods, I believe. So I'll be good, just fine. I'll be really good.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, so cool beans.
Guys, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank
really
you.
meant everything. I'm using all my effects.
Yeah. You gotta use them.
Because I gotta use them.
Crash Talk.
Trash talk, baby.
Crash.
Crash Talk, ladies and gentlemen. So
we talked about a plane crash on Crash Talk.
You didn't realize
Plane
that?
Crash Talk. No.
I realized it the whole time.
Thumbnail coming.
Thumbnail
this
coming
right.
soon. Yeah. Because instead of the thumbnail being and me doing that and you doing us doing the same thing, I guess.
We're just doing this. We should, because this is actually in the show. We should put this on there. This is important.
Hold on. If we do it long enough, the algorithm will find it and be like, oh, must be a 1. So like 5 minutes though. You can't move. You've moved too much. Restart.
You're the only one that's moving.
Well, no,
this whole time.
Because basically,
I'm not doing it for 5 minutes.
Anyway, love you guys so much.
Okay, yeah,
thank you for watching. Make sure you like. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure
Please.
you hit that bell icon.
That helps.
So you get notified. Plane Crash Talk for
There we go.
my guy. Anyway, thanks so much, everybody in the chat. Everybody who's watching, who is
Thank
too
you, chat.
vagina to be in the chat. You know who you are.
Yeah, we drive this show through chat when you
Via
guys
chat.
bring up topics. So please, on this show, Crash Talk,
specifically.
bring the goods in the chat.
Bring the what?
We'll talk about it.
Bring the fucking goods. And we'll talk about it specifically. And it'll be really good to hear what you guys have to say.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you so much, guys. It's been Crash Talk. We love you. We'll see you Tuesday for TPTNS.
Yep. Signing off.
Laters.